They are some of the most beautiful and precious of all the sea's creatures, red and pink coral, living hundreds or thousands of feet below the ocean's surface. But that hidden habitat means most people never see these exotic creatures until they turn up as jewelry or luxury decor items at stores around the world. What buyers may not realize is that these are not pretty stones, but rather living animals killed to become a beautiful bauble.
Coral is much more precious in the ocean than it is around our necks, and we need to understand that now because the future of corals is the future of our oceans.
Restricting the destructive trade of deep-sea coral is a cause close to the heart of Céline Cousteau, whose very name is synonymous with ocean conservation.
We really need to protect coral on a policy level by having some kind of trade agreement to protect these species, or they're going to be extinct.
Right now, red and pink coral, the most widely traded and most valuable of all precious corals, are afforded no international trade protection. But globally, there's growing support to list them under CITES. That's the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species. SeaWeb, an ocean conservation organization, is urging governments around the world to support a listing for red and pink coral.
The focus of this Appendix II listing under CITES is intended to ensure that we can manage the trade of coral species in the marketplace.
Scientists say it would be a first step towards species survival.
The problem, of course, is that because they are rare and because they're slow growing and because we don't really know how many of them are and the stocks that we do know about are shrinking rapidly, the idea is that if we continue to use them in jewelry, in addition to all the other threats they face, then their future doesn't look too good.
A number of coral artisans fear a CITES listing could put them out of business. But with 30 to 50 metric tons of red and pink coral taken from the sea every year, over-harvesting could be the real industry killer. American jewelry designer Temple St. Clair got her start in Italy.
The Italian artisans that work in coral are very resistant to the Appendix II listing, and they believe that it threatens their livelihood. And as we know, the threat to their livelihood, if they stay on this track, is the threat to coral itself, that there will be no more coral.
St. Clair believes that customers today look for products that don't cost the earth or the ocean.
Clients do care. They do care where their materials are coming from. They do not want to devastate the environment. They do not want to cause humanitarian hardship. So it's very important where their diamonds are coming from, where their gold is coming from, and when informed, I think, where their coral is coming from.
The question of sustainability is why world-renowned Tiffany & Company stopped selling real coral in 2002. The president of the company's foundation points out that people who love coral show it best when they let it live.
People should simply know that coral is a beautiful animal and should be kept in the oceans, and we love romantic pieces of jewelry, and we should wear the tribute of the design, not the real thing.